can fly. Think I can fly when I'm with you. My arms are wide, catching fire as the wind blows. I know that I'm rich enough for pride. I see $1 billion in your eyes.
Hey guys, so in case you couldn't guess it, I have done the latest Dobrev hairstyle and makeup specifically for the XXX Xander Cage premiere look. So she just present the hair cut short with the whole job thing going on. It's some DIY flower thing. I just basically printed off snowflakes. This one was extra's head, but these two I decided to cut myself some slack and just, you know, do it like this. So I didn't initially try to you know, spirit gum it down to bobby pins, but it wasn't sticking well enough. So for the most part I got this one to stick alright, but the beginner stickers still wiggle a lot better than the bobby pins. Okay, so this is just basically printed off and cut out and fit to shape. So print. This wig, it is synthetic hair, but it's obviously designed to look like real human hair, obviously, and it is sort of a lace front wig. Like, it obviously looks very natural. I could happily step out in public with this wig and no one will be able to tell the difference, hopefully. I hope you enjoyed this look, how I recreated it. Also, this is just pretty much the same top I was wearing throughout the video. I just, you know, put the straps off. I obviously have the exact same outfit as she does, but I hope you enjoyed this video and my recreation of Dobrev, more or less of a transformation. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you all for my future videos. Ciao!
Hello! So, obviously Nina once had ombre hair, but I have long hair and I can't have that anymore, so fitting my hair into a tight band, put on a wig cap and then putting it on this lob wig I got from Light in the Box. So just adjusting around with it, getting it out of my face, and then I'm going to put on some moisturizer, which obviously moisturises my face. Then taking my foundation in some beige. It is a shade too dark for me, but it is perfect for this look because obviously Nina is a shade darker than I am, so working this all over my face, obviously. Bringing it down to my neck, and just was such a fail because I didn't quite expect myself to lower the straps of my dress, so it became a bit patchy, but never mind. So now taking my BOS concealer and taking the middle shade on the top row and using that to conceal under my eyes, as well as all the other points of the face. So once that's done, I'm taking the larger end of the paddle brush to blend my concealer in, because if I use my foundation brush, the excess foundation would just darken it by dilating over it. So by using the paddle brush, I'm basically just blending in the concealer with the same shade that it's already as, if that makes any sense. So now taking my AB Hairs contour palette, I am using the smaller end of my concealer brush or paddle brush and contouring my nose to slightly match up with it. We actually have pretty similar noses as is, but she does have a bit of contouring. It all depends on angles as well. So using the darkest brown shade to contour my nose and using the larger end of the paddle brush to blend it in, and then using the smaller end again to add the highlights in the center of my nose as well as the tip, and then once again using the same larger end to blend it in again. I did also take a smart light shaded concealer onto the sides of my nose as well, just to help give my nose a bit of a drawn in and not so wide look, to actually make it. Anyway, taking my powder and my bronzer brush, I'm setting under my eyes, and then the powder brush and setting the rest of my face, and then I'm taking my bronzer brush and setting it over my nose just so I help bridge it better. Then I am taking my Naked Basics shade in 2 or Naked 2, and then I'm just contouring back over the bronzer shades or the contour shades to intensify it. So now taking my AB Hair Stripper Pomade Chocolate and of course my XO Beauty Groomer brush, I'm basically re-mimicking in Nina's brows. She has slightly fine-ish but very bushy and very stumpy brows, so basically I'm just tracing the shape out that I like and making sure that matches up to hers first, and then once I do have to where I like it, I am then going to fill it in. Also using the higher end of the groomer brush, I'm basically adding little hairs, so just to help give it that hairy look, I guess you could say. And then of course taking my concealer brush and just sharpening up, and then precisely the same thing on the other side, sketching it out first, filling it in, adding little mimics of hairs, and then shaping it around to how I like it. So now I'm doing this other weird thing where I actually took a little bit of concealer and just basically swiped it up along my brow. I don't know, it just helped give it a faded effect, I guess. That's what I mean to go for. It worked somehow. So now I'm taking my Sun Kiss from She, and once I finally crack it open, I'm taking these two shades at the very end and using stamping motions quickly, but stamping motions at first to add like front hairs, but then to also just set over the pomade. So now with the usual primer and Real brush, I'm of course priming my eyes to start off with. Then I'm taking both Venus and Foxy to of course set my eye, same story again. Another sugar, taking Painkiller as my transition tone. Now taking my chocolate bar and taking milk chocolate to start off, and there's like a V shape thing around my eye using one of the Kylie brushes. This is like the smaller blending brush, which is perfect for the main lid tones or main lid brush, whatever you want to call it. So just taking that across my lid to start off with on the outer V, and for the shape of the brush it helps to give it like an automatic very sharp cat eye look. So now I'm taking Makeup and Chill and placing the exact same spot just to start intensifying it. Then an old classic Jekyll and Hyde trick, I'm taking some baking powder, which is just my Laura Mercier one, and across my eyeshadow brush I'm just taking this onto the sides of my eyes just to start pretty much using it like you would with tape, just to help make the shadows sharp, and then basically going back and forth with the shadows, intensifying them more and more and more. I am also bringing majority of the brown shades across my crease. Now taking some Makeup and Chill on one of the Kylie pencil brushes, I'm just taking this under my lash line but only about halfway. So now I'm taking some more bronzer on the same eyeshadow brush that I use in the outer V. I'm just basically placing this black into the outer V portions, only a little bit, but then I decided to go back in later and add some more black. Then topping my lid back up with some more Makeup and Chill. Then taking my blender brush from Colour Cosmetics and just diffusing and blending all the colours in, not sort of seamless, but just so it's not as harsh of lines. Then I'm just cross swooping away the bake with the same brush. Then I'm spritzing down my brush, which I do end up changing to a different brush from Colour Cosmetics, and I'm taking Cream Brulee onto my lid where the blank space is. And then adding more black all over again to the outer V just to start darkening up, but again I do go in later and darken up even more. Then I'm taking it Wanted on a lip definer brush that makes me beauty and tightlining my eyes. I do also take this onto my waterline. So now I'm taking Ivy and I think Sugar Coats, and I'm placing this into my inner tear duct with my Essie Beauty pencil brush into my inner tear duct for an inner tear duct highlight, and then taking my Benefit Roll Lash and coating my lashes. It didn't really appear that Nina was wearing any falsies, so I just coated my lashes, so same as hers I guess. So taking a combo of Irresistible and Champagne Truffle as a brow band highlight because she had a lot of gold reflex in her highlight. So taking my Cocoa K from Colour Cosmetics, but first moisturising my lips, and then once that is done I'm taking Cocoa K lip liner only and filling my lips in with this shade. Then I'm taking Wanted again on a pencil brush, and I'm really concentrating this onto my eyelids. Like I said, I was going to add some more depth, so I did and do and etc. Now with this lip gloss, it doesn't even last 5 seconds, it's from B-Way, so I'm taking this onto my lips because it appeared that Nina had a bit of a glossy nude look going on. Then of course getting started on the contour, I'm concentrating a little bit harder than usual because of course Nina has quite some high cheekbones. I do also obviously take this onto my jawline. Now I'm going in with Eyebrow Always Lovely blush tone, and of course blushing up my cheeks. Unfortunately the blush doesn't show up very well, but you know, need to have blush, so I do too. Now I'm taking some Champagne Truffle from the Too Faced, not the Too Faced, well yeah, Too Faced, but the Chocolate Bar palette, and highlighting as per usual, shocking. So to set the illusion that my brows are a little bit closer to my eyes, I'm actually using Naked 2 to cast a bit of a shadow, same as what you do with a nose contour, so just under the eyes. So as far as her beach waves go, I'm just basically curling the wig around the barrel, feeling miserably casting in my hand, so just wrapping it around in my fingers, and then holding it in place, and once it's been held for long enough, I'm then going to drop it, good girl. And then of course I have myself a set curl. So pretty much the same thing, curling on the barrel, holding it in my hand, dropping it, and then I have myself a cute curl. As far as the flowers go, I did attach it with some spirit gum onto a bobby pin, which sort of worked, and when I went to attach it into my hair, I sent the bobby pin in first, obviously. And then the residue of the spirit gum managed to attach itself to the wig a bit more than the pins, but you know, it worked for me. So that concludes this XXX Xander Cage Dobrev premiere hair and makeup transformation-ish look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my future videos. Ciao!